Right, thank you everyone. Today is Tuesday, the 4th of September, and we're having our monthly meeting so that we connect to Andromeda Val. But we call upon Cosmic Sai Baba, for he holds the doorway to hold the connection between our galaxy, the Milky Way, and Andromeda, the galaxy 30M31. Just call upon, with respect and love, by calling upon Cosmic Sai Baba. Oh, I am here, and I am very pleased to be here. Thank you, my dears. Thank you for calling upon me, and it is my pleasure to be able to introduce Andromeda Val. She has been waiting, and so we will get on with it now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am Andromeda Val, and it does give me pleasure to come on these meetings. It gives me opportunity to share and acknowledge that there are other races other than the human race on your planet Earth, and I am happy to make a connection with you, for I am very real, and I would be happy to share any questions that you may have a little later. But for the moment, I would like to speak my language as I have promised. From time to time, I said I will do this, and at another time, I will translate. For the moment, it is my pleasure to speak my language. It is only hard. Chim, completely. Did I know that it done morning at the week? Like I so honey with any I lead on the cetera. In all click like a jump and digital on each one. I never over eat them down. You will like to talk. But eat all like or eat that and say how he know who know we need. Hey, all right, you can't have you go to about that. Eat all right. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my loves, thank you. And now, I would like to invite any questions that you may have. It would give me pleasure to respond and answer them.
Yes, I have one question. What is the Adonis race?
We have spoken about the Adonis race, and it was created to bring knowledge and understanding to the human race. It is an advanced stage of evolution for the human race. It has images, and the image is very similar to humans to look at. For this reason, it is being called upon to act as a mediator, if you like, or someone that can speak from other worlds and from other races, so that the human will not be afraid. So that is the Adonis race. How we were created is another story. I have said before, I am 6,000 years ahead of your time, but time and distance is a different measurement, but it is possible. The race itself was created in what time you are living as humans now. So, we have not been around for that long, but we do exist. We are an evolution of seed, shall we say, from the human race itself, although it was joined also with another race that existed upon this planet. It is a little hard to explain at times, but if you can accept that, part of it was an inclusion of a hybrid race that was created from experimentation that took place with the human race at, as I say, the time that you are in now. It was agreed to by all the people that surrendered cells to us to actually create the race that we have become. Although, as I have said also, it is a hybrid race, so there was a previous race that existed that you could call Lyrians if you like, just for a connection. Names are not that important, but it is part of the Andromedan race that is known as the Adonis race. We have said to being quite good looking, and for that reason the race will not be feared when we present ourselves to the human race upon your earth. We can communicate with you also, and would willingly do so, and would like to do so, sooner than later if possible. It is up to the human race to decide when they wish to speak with us. For it is not just Andromeda Val that wishes to speak with you, it is also all her associates, and in particular Cosmic Sai Baba, who also comes from that place. There is no limit, we have no limit. We can appear and disappear anywhere. But you can ask about that at another time if you like. So is there another question, or is that enough for you, my dear?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I have a question. Why was the Adonis race created?
Well, in a way, I have just answered that, but it was for a communication to take place. We knew that the earthlings upon this earth were struggling, and there needed to be more understanding, a more, shall we say, connecting to a raised consciousness, so that wisdom would come, and is with many that are already on your earth, your planet Earth. You have had the wise ones, and they have readily spread a lot of information and knowledge to you. You could say they were your teachers, and they were and are, for there are many. In particular, of course, Cosmic Sai Baba, or Sri Satya Sai Baba, was one of them, and he is, shall we say, a very important one. So does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Is there another question?
Yeah, I've got a third question. How does the Adonis race relate to our evolution on planet Earth now?
I'm sorry.
How does the Adonis race relate to our evolution on planet Earth now?
Again, I think I have already just answered that question, in that it has been created for a purpose, and that was to be able, for the Earth people, to be able to relate to us as a race, in that we are very similar in appearance, and that seems to be the thing that humans have a fear about, and we can understand that. We understand that indeed. And that was one of the big reasons, if that makes some sense. Would you like me to elaborate on that?
Yes, please.
The actual, shall I say, the work that was done with the sharing of cells from the human race was used not only to create the race of the Adonis, but also to help the human race to evolve to a point where they were healthy and strong, and also evolved to an understanding about the largeness of where you live. You live in one little planet upon a solar system, and connected to a sun. That is a very small part of what exists in your universe. And once you start thinking and realizing that you are not the only ones, it gives you more to think about and more to focus upon, and I hope, or we all hope, that will engender more knowledge and understanding and wisdom in the choices that you make. we cannot interfere. I have said this before, and so we are finding ways, or trying to find ways, that we can help you to raise your consciousness and become interested in other worlds and other races. That is the biggest reason that we have done the experimentation, if you like, but we also fed back ways that we felt would improve the way you heal one another. Your medical worlds, for instance. Thoughts do not just appear from nowhere. They are actually cast around you, and if a medical researcher was to pick up a thought that seems to be floating around, in actual fact that is what it is doing. It comes through the soul consciousness, and the soul consciousness then is able to embrace it in the brain of the human being, and when it is chosen, it becomes your choice, and we are not breaking any universal laws. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we have been trying to help and assist the human race for a long time, because as I have said more than once, we on Andromeda and in the angelic realms have created your planet in the first place. And so I will leave today, and I will look forward to our next meeting, and I hope I have given some understanding about our connection to the humans upon your planet Earth, and will be ready to receive us and to speak with us, for we will not harm you at all. We come with love and caring and a willingness to assist in every way possible. Thank you, my children. Thank you. Thank you.